So, it's not with a heavy heart or even a, shall we say, a big surprise, but someone pick up that phone because it's ringing, because I called it. Yes, VidMe, as you may have seen over the weekend, has basically announced that after December, it's no longer going to be running. What a surprise. Why? Well, you may remember, well, literally less than a year ago, if you roll back to the adpocalypse, out comes this new video streaming service, this new video uploading service that promised that it would deliver on all these promises, that creators would be put first, that it would give you the money that you deserved as a creator, and it would back creators over advertisers. Well, look what happened. In the statement released by the guy who owns it, the CEO, basically came out and said, yeah, VidMe isn't sustainable, so we're going to have to pull it. Not surprising at all. The original claims I made in my video, VidMe, the not so green and pleasant land, was all to do with advertising. Because here's the thing, and it's the same on YouTube. Advertisers rule the roost, and it's not well, it is the companies, but it's also a lot of these advertising agencies that rule it. You see, they want their product to be portrayed in a positive light. They don't want any negative repercussions. You want a perfect example of this? It might not have been on the YouTube platform, but for example, take Paper Chase advertising in the Daily Mail. There was such a massive backlash from its customers that it said, right, okay, we're pulling our advertising from the Daily Mail. We don't want to be associated with them anymore. Now, you can agree or disagree with that action, but, well, what's the Daily Mail going to do? Because the Daily Mail has continuously lost advertisers over this. Will it actually change its policy and actually stop spewing, ridiculous hate? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that. But it's the same for YouTube. We've had what they call a second adpocalypse, or shall I say a quiet adpocalypse, because not many people seem to care. You see, the first adpocalypse was all to do with hate speech and sort of really political, sort of that type of political ideology of spewing hate. Most of the advertisers, quite frankly, didn't want to do it. And as I said back then, just because you make a video on YouTube, don't expect advertisers to, put ads in front of your video or even on your video. They may not agree with what you say. They may think that your view, they may not want to back it. So they don't want to put ads on your video, which is entirely within their right. Which, by the way, I still waiting for Mr. Metica to get back to me on this supposed debate that we're going to be having on this, but no. So, but there you go. So yeah, VidMe, it's gone. Is anyone sad about it? Probably not. But I think the people who were meant to be backing it, so you had Sargon, Dave Cullen, pretty much everyone of that side was basically saying, okay, we're going to back VidMe. What happened to them? After a while, they just stopped putting on it. Why? Because it's not where their bread and butter is. YouTube will always be where these people will live because it's got the most eyes on it. This is now the YouTube is now essentially what Google is to the search engine. Everyone uses it because it may not be the best, but it has the highest user rating. And so long as that remains, YouTube will continue to exist. There will be no, shall we say, second runner or competitor. Even if, like VidMe did, they promised the earth to the creators and are, well, unable to deliver. So that's essentially the end of VidMe. So long VidMe. Thanks for the interesting ideas. And again, I think one of the interesting things they had on VidMe was the whole different categories, which have been significantly reduced on YouTube, which I think maybe we might see YouTube come back in, but you don't know. You never know with YouTube. They take away so many features that are good, and then, you know, decide, oh, that's a bad idea, well, put them back, but then it's lesser and whatnot, and, you know, it's YouTube, but, well, we'll see. So long, VidMe, and as to quote, you know, Douglas Adams, so long, and thanks for all the fish.